Hello, Dr. Simba here. Now, there are those people who are keeping on asking on how can I make my travel to the US, to other countries, to Canada, and I don't understand. If you say that you want to go to Canada, you just wake up in the morning. Yes, you have applied for your passport and you have your passport. It is not just a walk in the park. You just wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to the US Embassy. I make an application for the visa and you get it. You must have enough ties, enough proof, enough funding, finance for your trip. You must have enough reasons for you just to travel to US. You cannot just wake up in the morning and say, I'm going to the US and I'm going to, without even proving why are you going to the US? What are you going to do there? Don't be fooled by agents telling you just apply for your visa, and once you get, you just go to the US and pay this amount. Actually, the amount you pay, before you pay this amount, there are some important information that you need to have. Get people to give you more information. Don't be fooled that you can get just one day and go to the US. Now, why I'm saying this is because there are some things that you call travel history. Ensure that you have made your travel history enough travel history to convince that person at the embassy that you need this visa, and actually you are going and you will still be coming back. Your country is your country. If you come from Kenya, you are not going to run away from your country. Your birthplace, your birth country is Kenya. If today you say that you're going to go to the US, ensure you have enough ties, your relatives, your work, your company, your wealth. What can be called with your name. Those are the ties. If it's your family, you cannot just say, I'm not employed, I'm not married, again, I'm not, I don't have anything, I've never owned a land, I don't own anything, not a house, nothing, and you just want to go, hey, I'm going to the US. Yes, you're going to the US. Are you coming back? Are you hoping to come back? It is very necessary for you to prove that. Now, travel history is also very important. You need to have a travel history. At least your visa should be having, even if you should have at least one or two other visas that you have ever traveled and came back to the country. Ensure that you have this travel history. Go to right now we have countries that you can have visas. Say for example Egypt, you can travel to Egypt and come back. You can go to somewhere like Turkey. Turkey is not even complicated to go to Turkey. It's not complicated. They only have some very minimal requirements, and it's a good country, very good country. Ensure that you just go there, have that visa, then go there, stay for a period of time that is approved or that is accepted, then go back to your country. Don't default again. If you default, other things will crop up. So you go back, you have that visa, go there, stay and come back. You create your travel history. Now, if you have 2 or 3 visas, that is also not enough. That is also not enough for you to say, now I have enough travel history to go I go to US. Remember, a good travel history cannot be just once or one per year. You need to make maybe 2 or 3 places that you go for visit in 1 year. If you have visas, you also make 2 or 3 different other East African countries which you don't need a visa. Say for example Tanzania, you go now we have South Africa. You can create that travel history by going to those countries. Just visit Tanzania, just visit Uganda, just use the same passport. The passport should be having several pages used with visas and without visas. then the person who is interviewing you at the embassy will, at the US embassy or Canadian embassy, will have, will have easy time to even check this person has been here and here and is a disciplined traveler, Then by that, you will now be able to, argue your way into getting a visa to other countries, to the better countries that you are looking for. Then there's something you should avoid. If you have ever been denied a visa anywhere, don't rush to get another visa. Don't rush. Because if you have ever been denied a visa, it takes at least not less than 3 months. But again, you must have maximum you can have 6 months. If you want to have another visa done for you or granted for you, stay 6 months and reapply now to any other, either the same or to any other country that you want to visit. But not today you are denied a visa and you are looking for another country with that visa, applying for a visa. You will not get, because it is in the system, and these people they always check in the system and see that you've been denied a visa elsewhere. So if you've been denied a visa elsewhere, then, and it is in the system, especially if you got that pink paper, that letter showing the reason why you were denied visa, then, or it is already stamped in your passport, you are not going to be getting any other visa soon until 6 months are over. Don't rush. Just take your time. Go to any other country that does not need a visa. Visit there, go there, go to any other 2 or 3 other countries without visas. Then when now 6 months are over, you can now comfortably apply to another one. Before you go to deciding to go to UK, US or Canada, visit other country with another visa. Apply to go to another. And I gave an example of an easy country to go, a friendly country that allows you to go there. It's Turkey. Turkey has no complications. Turkey has a lot of tourism. Tourism. You can go on medical tourism. You can go on business tourism. You can go on historical or cultural tourism. Name it. They have a lot. Industrial tourism. Just go there and you will enjoy being in Turkey. Turkey is so friendly. I'm telling you. Friendly, and it's so good country to visit. It has everything you need to know about. You always require. Now, say that, and you get that visa from Turkey. You can now apply for a Schengen visa. Don't rush to the US. Don't rush to Canada. Don't rush to the UK. No. Look at the Schengen visas. Ask for, now apply to have a Schengen visa. Schengen visa allows you up to 23 countries different. You can move within the Schengen territories, and with that you can come back and settle again. After 6 months or so, now decide to apply for, with enough ties and all those things I have talked about. Now you can apply to go to the US or Canada or UK. Now, at least that you have enough basis to, you have created a base where somebody will not have a lot of questions about you or queries about your travel, because you are a disciplined traveler. Now, if you have ever been denied a visa and a stamp has been there in your passport, I would advise, do not use this passport soon. Do not use this passport soon. And actually, even if you may wait until it expires, the expiry period, sometimes is very important. Only that maybe your passport is very new and waiting for it to expire, it is too soon. But if you get another passport, I think that may also be better to restart your migration, migration journey. You get on a new passport and you just move on and restart it afresh. but you cannot also restart because your details are already in the system. So you need to restart with a new passport, but again after 6 months. Then you have a clean book, and that is a good way of starting these things. I'm traveling abroad. Make sure that you are as genuine as possible. Do not change your thinking along the way. Be consistent in what you want. Know what you want and go for it. And actually, save enough money, funds to make you go there. Ensure that you have enough funds to go there, wherever you want to go. Don't just wake up one day and one morning and say, I'm going. You will not go. You will always be frustrated, and you always feel down on anything that you want to make a move on. So take your time. Ensure that you have relevant information for you to start moving. Don't just move. Ensure that you ask the right people. I will want now to share with you about coming to Turkey. Coming to Turkey, it's very simple, and in my next episode here, I'll be discussing with you about coming to Turkey. Coming to Turkey also has its own discipline requirement. So you don't wake up in the morning and say, I'm also going to Turkey because it is easy and it has a lot of opportunities. You also need to have arrange yourself properly before you say that I'm going. I'll be giving you more insights about traveling to Turkey. Thank you for being with me and listening to me. Thank you. Bye for now.